Chronological Bible in a Year, day 99. We are actually going to ignore chapter 8 today. I'm going to tie that into tomorrow's video because I want to focus on the ark. We see the Israelites are at war with the Philistines. They're being defeated, and rather than call upon God and confess their sins and destroy their idols, they're like, hey, what if we bring the ark? Because when we had the ark, we were victorious. No, you weren't victorious because of the ark. You were victorious because of God. That the Israelites are misconstruing the thing that brought them to worship and the God whom they worship. I see this as a constant debate between Protestants and Catholics and Orthodox and Protestants, but all of us seem to misconstrue and misunderstand the other. And that helps me remember when I talk to my Catholic and my Orthodox friends that they're worshiping the same God I am, just in different methods. Whereas here, when we look at the Israelites, they weren't worshiping God differently. They were crediting God's work to the ark, to the point that they bring the ark to battle. It appears they don't consult God in this. The ark is kidnapped from them, which brings terrible plagues upon the Philistines. And then when it returned to Israel, the Israelites look inside it, even though they've been told countless times throughout history not to do so. And so God having the ark returned to his people then has to punish his people for not treating it with reverence. It's wild how bad the theology of these peoples were, but we have to attempt to avoid chronological snobbery. And remember, we can have just as bad a theology at times. Personally, I can be like, you know what, maybe if I pray harder, maybe if I read more, maybe if I confess to more people, I will find victory or success in A, B, C, or D. But the truth is, it's not what I do, it's what God can do that matters. So here's a question for us to sit with today. How can we do better not at focusing on the things that bring us to worship, but using those things to remind us of the God we are called to worship? I'm looking forward to seeing all the king drama that we're going to see coming up soon. And I threw the last of today's chapters in with tomorrow's. But until then, God bless.